Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm shooting this intro after I've done all the video work, I guess you could say, and I've actually torn apart the T-case. But in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tear down this T-case. Shouldn't take you that long. You will run into some issues if you haven't done it before. My main issue, you guys will see in the video, and I'll touch on that. But hope you guys enjoy this upload. All right guys, so we do have the T-case starting to get our tear down. Just got it set on a block here. Already removed the seal out of here, kind of marred up the case a little bit, nothing crazy. I'll file it down. And I got the shaft off, or the yoke off the shaft. So this thing has probably been in, somebody's probably been in it before. You can see that there is a screw. I'm not sure that is normal. This one was leaking pretty good. And you guys, I mean, some of that's PB Blaster, but you see a lot of the debris that's in there. So there's a snap ring in here. I gotta pull this seal. There's a snap ring in here, and this part of the case is easy to come off. So then we'll flip it over and start messing with some other stuff. So put you guys on a time lapse and kind of go from there. Got our snap ring out. That fought me for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna flip her over and undo the case and go from there. All right, you guys seen on some of the B-roll footage, we already started taking some parts off of the transfer case. This is your pickup tube, your pump, obviously the front half of the casing, and the axle connector. Here's a few of the, can't think of the name of them, but the clips that hold in the shafts and the bearing. And walk over here, you got a little heater on. But honestly, man, if you guys are gonna do something like this, you need to get you some snap ring pliers. That's what I was trying to think of. I fought the snap ring that was in here. It's kind of hard to see, but I fought that for probably a good hour. And as you can see, there's some cuts that I have that I made because I was slipping off of there using the picks and everything. So definitely get yourself a set of snap ring pliers. Our next step is going to be to undo all the bolts that are around here and then break off this top case. So we'll go ahead and get that going here soon. And you guys see I have the transmission over here. Just trying to get some of that degreaser off of there right now before I tear it down. Trying to wait for the temps to warm up so I can pressure wash this thing, hit it with some really good degreaser, get the case cleaned up so we can throw some paint. You guys see we got some goodies over there. That'll be in an upcoming video. All right, you guys can see that we got some parts removed. Coming over here, I just noticed this when I moved this over here, but need to pick up a new feed tube. You can see right here, focus, it's rubbed right through. So need to get a new feed tube for the pump, for the oil pump itself, but having a hell of a time getting this case apart. You guys see this case right here. It's been taken apart before. The reason I know is because I've seen a few pry marks. You guys can see that right there, like it's been pried open before, but they say this can be a son of a gun to get open. So taking my time, trying to get that sealant broke loose, supposed to be able to hit these tabs or pry these tabs open and be able to open it, but easier said than done. She's pretty gross, she's pretty filthy. As you can see, this is where she was leaking a little bit of fluid. That stud's broken off, gonna get that fixed, but yeah, we're just trying to get this thing taken care of and get this thing apart so we can get it cleaned up and start reassembly. Yeah. Alright, so we got the case opened. That thing fought me for probably a good hour. But we got all the parts laid out here on the table. I tried to line it up like this is the tail shaft, this is the oil pump, these are the snap rings that go there, so on and so forth, so it's easier to put back together. Obviously, I'm going to use this video footage that I have here with you guys, but I'm also going to do a little bit more research, cross my T's, dot my I's before I actually get this joker back up and installed. Here's our main reason we had to rebuild the T-case. We're taking out this smaller shaft, I guess output shaft, and we're going with this bigger one. So 23 spline, 29 spline. So give us a little bit more, you know, grabbing power with the power we're trying to put down. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean these cases off camera, get some brake clean, wipe all this stuff down, look for wear and tear, and then we'll put it back together, get her painted up and gone. So everything is removed. You guys see this magnet here, the thing is covered in crap. So get that cleaned up, thrown back in there, and I'm gonna go order a new pickup tube for the transfer case. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have a new video out here in the next couple days of reassembly, so don't want to make this one too long, but we'll get this thing cleaned up, painted, and on the way. All right, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. This is just a quick video of tearing down a T-case. Our next video will be out in a couple days, hopefully very soon. I'm going to tear this thing. I already tore it apart. I'm going to break all the other smaller parts down, paint the T-case, get it cleaned up really good, and we'll start reassembly. Wasn't a hard project. It was, I'm a little, you know, stressed about it because I've never done it before. Hopefully she goes back together really well. But from all the YouTube videos I've watched that people tear these things down, there's not much, there's no measuring or clearances or tolerances that I know of. If there are, please let me know some comments down below. But everything seems to go back very, very simple. We have our rigid axle rebuild kit. Everything's in there, seals, whatnot. I'm gonna look at that stuff in the next video, make sure everything matches up with what we have, and then go from there. So other than that, I appreciate you guys watching. Until then, we'll see you guys on the next upload. Have a good one.